So you're trying to decide what to snack on, and you really want to make a healthy decision. You pick up a bag of chips to inspect it. Why are there so many words on this package? No GMO, heart healthy, organic, all natural? Food labels. What are they telling me?
All living things are made up of genetic material called DNA. It's possible to selectively breed both animals and plants to enhance their good points and minimize their less desirable ones. This practice has been going on in a natural way for thousands of years. Recently, the process has been due to genetic modification, which simply means that the genotype, the normal pattern of DNA, have been slightly altered. This can be done by traditional means such as avid gardeners interbreeding to create a hybrid with certain characteristics. Farmers have also done this for centuries to breed crops that especially suit their land, such as a more robust strain of corn. Let's get this straight. It's not always possible to avoid foods that have been bioengineered. The food differs so much from the original that the common name for it no longer properly describes the product. In practice, the phrase materially different describes these circumstances. If the product somehow takes on a different use from the original, if the genetically engineered version has significantly different nutritional content, or if the process it undergoes means that the new food contains a potential allergen other than what you normally expect to find based on the item's common name. In this case, the presence of the allergen must be flagged on the label.
Foods that the American Heart Association approves complies with existing FDA or USDA requirements for making a heart-related health claim. For most foods, that means they must contain no more than 3 grams of total fat, 1 gram of saturated fat, 20 milligrams of cholesterol, and 480 milligrams of sodium per serving. The food must also contain at least 10% of the recommended daily allowance of one or more of the following nutrients: protein, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, iron, or dietary fiber. Consumers should read the nutrition facts, as these foods can be high in ingredients not regulated by the American Heart Association, such as sugar.
Organic. In order for produce and ingredients to be labeled organic, they must be grown without the use of conventional pesticides, synthetic fertilizers, sewage sludge, genetically modified organisms, or ionizing radiation. Likewise, animals that produce meat, poultry, eggs, and dairy products cannot take antibiotics or growth hormones. Foods labeled like this are made with 100% organic ingredients. More commonly, you'll see something like this, which means it was made with at least 95% organic ingredients. This one means it was made with at least 70% organic ingredients and no GMOs in the remaining 30%. Products with less than 70% organic ingredients may list organically produced ingredients on the side panel of the package, but cannot make any organic claims on the front of the package. Organic food is produced by farmers who emphasize the use of renewable resources and conservation of the soil and water to enhance environmental quality for future generations, but they don't get the same federal subsidies like conventional farmers do, so you might expect to pay a little bit more because the price of organic food usually reflects the true cost of growing.
Natural. There is no standard definition for it unless it appears on meat or poultry products. For these exceptions, the word natural on the label means that the product doesn't contain any artificial flavoring, colors, chemical preservatives, or artificial or synthetic ingredients. It also guarantees that it's been minimally processed. That is, it hasn't undergone anything that fundamentally altered the raw product. For all other goods, natural is a general claim that implies that the food or its packaging is made from environmentally friendly materials and nothing artificial or synthetic has been added to the product itself. However, there's currently no standard definition for the term. The best advice is not to be too swayed by this claim.
Grass-fed is understood by most people to mean meat from animals that graze in open pastures, not those raised in feedlots. However, the USDA has proposed voluntary standards that would not require access to pastures as long as most of their feed is a grass product or legumes, and would allow the use of antibiotics and growth hormones. Food labeling serves to convey information about product and process quality. Labeling allows consumers to evaluate food products so as to make informed choices. Processors and retail distributors need to understand how the information supplied relates to pre-purchase information search so that the most important informational attributes in terms of relevance to consumers can be highlighted on product packaging. Public concern has been escalated along with renewed demands that genetically modified foods be labeled. Proponents of labeling spent $7.3 million. Big ag companies such as Monsanto spent $44 million. Labeling foods is about much more than just food safety. It is about our right as consumers to know what we are eating.